these cool pens, so I have like 5 now. But I don't know if you noticed, Danielle, I'm all over this stud ranch thing, because a couple years ago, I've actually been waiting for this opportunity, and a couple years ago they had these male prostitutes in like Germany or England or something like that, but it didn't make it because they had to go out of business because they kept losing money, because the women would like negotiate, okay, this is how much I'll pay you, and then they'd go up and they'd have sex, and afterwards they go, no, it wasn't that good. It wasn't good enough. So then they wouldn't give them the full amount. And so they had to go out of business. And so I thought, oh shit, we're never going to have the opportunity, but now I guess Heidi Fleiss has made it possible. But I was feeling really lucky. I'm actually married, and not to him. But I was feeling to be really lucky that I was in a relationship the other day, because I read this ad in the New York Magazine that said, ladies, are you wondering where all the good men are? www.sexyprisoners.com. And I'm like, okay, that's where all the good men are. I don't know what all these single women are complaining about. They got them waiting for them right there behind bars. And then I start picturing, like, you know, right now your dream man could be playing basketball with his fellow inmates, or carving a shiv, or engaging in some involuntary sexual experimentation. Ooh, it's exciting. Make him a more flexible partner. My husband's okay. It's just he has this thing with competition, and I don't understand the deal with men in competition. Like, he won't do literally he won't do anything unless there's competition involved. Like, won't exercise. He's like, I don't see the point of it. You need competition. So, like, things like taking out the trash, I race him. And it's gotten pretty good over the years now. I don't really even have to, like, race him. I just have to do the little fake, you know, like, ah! You're like, oh, I'm just going to take out the trash. Oh, you rascal, you're just too fast for me. But that's cool. My mom, though, my mom is really, she's kind of been changing religions throughout the course of her life, like their fashion trends. Like, right now she's really into the new agey Buddhist scene, you know, with all the candles and the incest. Okay, that was a Freudian slip. I meant to say incense. You know, like you burn it and you, okay. But I went with her the other day to her Christian Buddhist chakra cleansing massage therapist, which, like, took me forever to figure out the acronym for, but I'll save you the headache. It's Chakra Khan. So Chakra Khan was cleansing my chakras, and she turns to me and she said, totally true, she turns to me and says, in a former life, you were a sibling of Jesus. And I was like, awesome. Former life, sibling of Jesus. And can you imagine it? Like, I was the sister of God incarnate. Like, Jesus could have been up on the cross saying, I did it for you, sis. That's something to make mom proud, right? No, she was too busy being pissed off that I hadn't been the sister of Buddha. Because that's what she's into right now, is Buddha. There's no pleasing her. So they happened to me on the subway the other day, and when I first was talking about it, people couldn't get over how funny it was. But then the more and more I talk about it, people just don't seem to find it funny. But literally, I was on the subway going home, and these two guys got into a fight. And it was so surreal watching it happen, like all the things that were leading up to the fight, and not being able to do anything to stop it. I felt like I was watching this ghetto wildlife channel. Because you have the usual guy coming onto the subway, and they always have to say the same thing. It's like they have like a little speech writer for all the guys that come on the subway to sell candy. Like, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm not here to sell fundraise for a basketball team. Just trying to make some money, stay out of trouble. And I remember actually a couple of years ago, it wasn't for the basketball. It was for the basketball team. Remember that a couple of years ago, it was basketball team? Now it's, oh no. I'm not like those assholes. I'm honest. I'm not here for the basketball team. I'm just here to make some money. Keep myself out of trouble. So I don't mug you when you're walking off. But anyway, he starts going into the spiel. And all of us are like, yeah. But then this guy starts interrupting him, saying, like, selling things on the subway is illegal. It's illegal. And the guy, tries to keep doing his spiel, and he keeps interrupting him. Finally, the guy breaks. And suddenly turns to the gangsta and is like, what the fuck, man? Shut the fuck up! And he started, like, pulling up his shirt, which I didn't know that this is, I guess you pull up the shirt to display your boxers over the low-riding jeans. I guess that's like, you know, like the mane of the lion going. I guess that's what you do. But the guy thought that was ridiculous because it is. So he started laughing, and that's when the fight started. And it was just so funny, just watching it, there's nothing I could do. Is that it? Or break into clubs. But did you hear my whole thing about I'm really excited about this whole, I'm totally signing up.